Hey guys, this is Matt Beck from FreeSalonEducation.com here with American Salon Magazine, which is my all-time favorite magazine in the beauty industry. So I agreed to come down to IBS New York, and they set me up this really cool table. They're putting me with really cool people. So Lydia Sarfati is my new friend. So we are going to chat, and I want to hear all about your brand. You've done so much for the skincare industry, which is something I don't know a lot about, but I am a salon owner, and you're going to tell me why I should.
Exactly, and right. Now and hopefully after this interview, you will be not just a salon owner, but you're going to be a beauty salon owner.
Yes, I have so many questions for you because of the fact that my salon is very small. So being able to bring in something like skincare, there's probably different options for different size businesses.
Exactly.
So I definitely like to talk to you about that. I also want to hit on socially what you're doing. But you have a unique story. So you didn't grow up in the United States, right?
No.
So tell me about that venture.
So, sure. So just to track back, I am Lydia Sarfati. I'm the president and founder of Repechage. Repechage is a skincare company that I have started in 1980. But prior to that, I had my very first skincare salon that I've opened in Manhattan, right here in New York City, in 1977. And back then, people didn't know even what an esthetician was.
Right, I would imagine.
Or what we did, actually. And certainly it was inflation, recession. Everyone said, oh my goodness, you're so cute, but you'll be out of business in 3 months. And instead, in 3 months, I was fully booked.
Okay.
And the first year, we did over 22,000 facials.
Wow.
So that was 1977. Today, my company, Repechage, Second Chance, is in over 40 countries.
Wow.
And my passion and why Repechage, Second Chance for anyone that has failed to take care of their skin.
That would be me.
But most importantly, second chance for any business that wants to be more successful.
Okay.
I actually wrote a book called Success at Your Fingertips.
Yeah, I want to talk about your book.
Yeah.
So when did the book come out?
The book came out actually in 2005.
Okay.
And was sponsored by American Salon Magazine and Skin Inc., Hollywood. And it really has helped people all over the world. It was just translated into Romanian and Polish. It's being translated into Italian. My pleasure that I derive from that is when people come to me and say, Lydia, because of your book, I'm successful.
Right.
And I just get chills down my spine because it really tells you everything you need to know, how to build a great team, how to market, how to retail, how to offer the best possible service. We are in a service industry, but to tell you the truth, most of the people don't know how to offer great service. Yeah. Most of the people don't know how to create that wow experience for the client. If you're small or if you're big, I always say you have one client to focus on, and that one client is going to bring 10 good clients.
Yep.
But if they have better experience, guess what? Especially today with social media, 800 people, or in your case, 180,000 people will know that they had a horrible experience.
Right, exactly.
So it is about service. It is about creating that wow experience for the client. And never forget who is paying your bills.
Okay, perfect. So you've been... people have claimed that you are the seaweed queen. So let's talk about that. What does that mean, and how did that come about?
Well, that came about because I was the first one in United States to create skincare brand based on seaweed. And when I've launched Repechage in 1980, July of 1980, we'll celebrate 36 years.
Congratulations, that's great.
I was the first one to bring to fruition beautiful facial treatments, body treatments, skincare products, makeup, all based on seaweed. Seaweed, basically, people think of it as weeds. I think of it as flowers. There are 40,000 different species of seaweed worldwide. We harvest 12, and we harvested seaweeds in Brittany Coast in France. Last year in 2015, we've made a connection with Professor Charles Yarish from the Connecticut University, and we have actually were able to discover particular species of seaweed like Laminaria digitata and Ascophyllum nodosum right here in Maine.
Wow.
So we began sustainable harvesting 2015 in Maine, USA.
Wow, that's great.
So we go from the sea to our factory, we process the seaweed, we use it as a base to all of our products. I call it my chicken stock. So it goes in everywhere.
Okay.
And it gives you beautiful results.
Well, you can tell. And I can only imagine that in 1980, telling people to put something like seaweed on their face was very hard to get across the people.
Yes, very hard because people would be seaweed.
Yeah.
Ugh, I mean, the nose would go up.
Right.
And there was, think about it. People didn't even eat sushi back in 1980.
Right. Yeah.
So actually, my first client abroad, my first export client was Japan because obviously they understood seaweed. It was Leo International, my first distributor. I got a first big order shipping to Tokyo. I was so excited. I cannot begin to tell you. And obviously didn't have to explain anyone the benefits of seaweed, that it has all of the vitamins, has 12 vitamins, 42 trace elements, minerals, fucodines, fluorotenins, everything that we need at the cellular level.
Okay.
And the best part about seaweed, that it is natural, it is ecocert, there's no pesticide, there are no bees to pollinate, there is a female and a male seaweed. And they are naughty plants. They have great fun.
You really are the queen of seaweed. All right. So tell me, so as a business person, starting a company over the last few years, tell me about where you were, what your life was like when you got that first big order from the distributor in Japan. What was that feeling like? And what was your, when you look at the salons that are out there right now, they're all working really hard, trying to pay the rent, trying to do these different things. You started a company just like them.
Yes,
right?
Absolutely.
So what do you think, what was that feeling like when you worked hard and you finally got that first?
I have to tell you something, dear. I still work hard.
Right, yeah.
But I work and have always worked smart.
Right.
And by working smart, I always felt if I have you in my chair for an hour, I can sell you the world because you trust me.
Right.
So therefore, not only have I provided you with exquisite, superlative service, but I made sure that you go home with the products that I recommend.
Right.
Because in order to have that hair, you need stuff.
Right.
In order to have this skin, you need products. You need stuff.
Right.
And people buy stuff because the beauty industry is over $286 billion.
Right.
They're just not buying in the salons. And the reason why they're not buying in the salons, because the professionals are at fault.
Right.
Remember, we can think we are an artist, but this is our craft. This is our business. And be smart. Remember, your clients will walk away from your salon and will head to CVS or Walgreens or any department store, and they will buy the product. They may as well buy from you. So you're not only going to be working smart, hard, smart, and be clever, because you can turn your business around where 50% of your sales come from retail. That's how I did it, and that's how I recommend you do it.
Okay, great. So so if there's one thing that we can say about your company or the future for you, what would that be to tell everyone to look out for?
Well, what I would like to see really, truly, is every salon in United States offering skincare services. And again, you don't have to build a spa. I am not all about spa at all. I'm about skincare. And I have introduced facial bar concept in 2008 at the Intercoiffure in Waldorf Astoria here in New York City. And facial bar is 2 chairs minimum. Every client that sits in your chair for a hair color should have skincare. What are they doing for 45 minutes?
That's true. That's
An
true.
eye treatment, a little facial, and guess what? They are happier because they're having that ultimate experience, a hand massage, a hand treatment. You can do something. Otherwise, you have a client in your salon for 45 minutes that's not doing
Yeah.
anything. So my goal, my vision, if I only want to, if there is not only the queen of seaweed, but I really would love to have that opportunity to change everyone's business so they can be successful, and they certainly have the opportunity to do so and make, not only take pleasure in your craft, but take pleasure because you're successful monetarily as well.
Awesome. Well, Lydia, thank you so much. Everybody definitely check out. We'll put the link to your website and all of your information, your book, all that stuff
Great.
in the comments or the description section. And it was a pleasure talking to you.
It was my
Thank you.
pleasure.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you
Thank
guys for
you.
watching. Thank you to American Salon Magazine for allowing us to do this. And we'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks.